Today we're going to talk about digital law and copyright. These are topics that make some people nervous, or they think they don't apply to them. Today my goal is to help you understand what these concepts really are and how they do apply to you. In Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, it states, "The Congress shall have power to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive right to their respective writings and discoveries." So what does this mean? It means the authors and creators of original works have the right to decide how, when, and where their work is distributed, viewed, reproduced, performed, etc. If you create something, you want credit, just like someone else that creates something wants you to give them credit. Anything tangible is covered by copyright, including music, movies, literature, and art. As soon as something is created, it is covered by copyright, even if the creation is not registered. Some items are not covered by copyright, such as items in the public domain, ideas and information that are common property like the metric system, and titles, symbols, designs, and slogans, which are trademarked. Items in the public domain include items created before 1976 when the law was created, items created specifically for the public domain by the creator, and items created by the U.S. government. Just because something is copyright protected does not mean it cannot be used. Whether you can or cannot use it falls under fair use. Fair use is not a law. It's a list of guidelines developed based on previous court case results where copyright was in question. Copyright is the law, and from it, fair use guidelines to help individuals follow that law have been developed. Whether the use of a copyrighted item falls under fair use or not can be determined by the nature of the work, amount of the work being used, purpose for using the work, and commercial impact. There are some sources available to help you determine if something falls under fair use. One source is the Fair Use Evaluator created by the ALA Office for Information Technology Policy. Resources like this do not absolve the user from copyright infringement, but they are a good resource for showing due diligence in your interpretation of the law. There are numerous copyright-friendly websites with audio and visuals you can use when creating a project. The items found on these websites are in the public domain and free to use without infringing on copyright. Another way to find copyright-friendly media is to use Google. When searching on Google, type your topic into the search box, then click on Images, Tools, Usage Rights, and then the appropriate filter depending on your needs. For educational needs, choosing Labeled for Non-Commercial Reuse is normally what you want. Whether you are using something based on fair use guidelines or because it is in the public domain, you always need to cite your sources using accurate formatting so as to give credit to the individual or organization who originally created the item. Websites like EasyBib.com can generate these citations for you. Oftentimes people say, "Who will know if I follow the law or not?" There have been instances of individuals going to jail or having to pay a fine due to copyright infringement. One such case is currently in the courts. In this court case, Modern Dog, a small company, is suing Target. Modern Dog claims a t-shirt that Target, in conjunction with Disney, created mirrors too closely one of their designs. The outcome is still to be determined. If you were Modern Dog, though, wouldn't you want credit even if it's a huge corporation like Target using the image? As always, if you have any questions about copyright or fair use, go to the library website at bit.ly/CHS library or talk to your librarian for help. We're happy to assist you.
Created using Powtoon.